Ryan's.
Hold up. Oh my God, dude.
Tasked with getting this one
Sorry
started.
for that.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I hate when they do this crap.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. Now this will leave him a yard short.
Might have to update the thingy again.
Yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Nowhere
but he's not going to get sacked. He's not going to get sacked.
Wesley Woodyard.
He's not going to get sacked in the game.
And got him down 9
in the real game, I'm
yards
talking about,
behind the
yeah.
line of scrimmage. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Almost able to intercept it.
You're not going to do that. Nope, not going to do that. That's not what's going to happen in there.
Second down.
I'm just making me try to plays.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson throwing again. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Me, bro.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Jackson throwing once more.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted.
That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen, bro. I just have bad luck right now.
Get the football back.
But this is what's going to happen.
And the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at the 20.
This is what's going to happen, though.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball.
That's what's going to happen.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mariota. Complete. It's Henry. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Hold up, I'm just gonna exit this game. Because I forgot to put the right players in there. I'm just gonna go here. Sorry if you have to see this, guys. Settings. No. I think it's a management monster. Yeah. No, I don't, bro. What are you talking about? No, I don't, bro. If he's not in here, I'm sure to God I'm punching your face. I think they're gonna be at prime. They're gonna wear prime time stuff. They're wearing prime stuff. They're gonna wear prime time. Yeah, it's gonna be at prime time.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football.
Okay, here it is.
Coach, that...
They don't have them. Wow, now they're gonna have them. Wow, bro. Now you're gonna have them. I see how it is. See how it is, bro.
CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor
Wow,
at
dude.
M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Tennessee
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Start at the 32-yard line. And the Baltimore
That's what's gonna happen.
From the 32 now. Here's
Why is Billy Steele still out there, bro?
Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former
Get off
center,
me.
Mark
Get off
Andrews.
me.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. From the gun, it's Jackson. Knocked away. It's incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Come on, Miles Boykin. Could have caught that.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's got this down to the 35.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Jackson's throw caught here by Boykin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson will throw again. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. The end result, 21 yards. They'll look to run with England. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
From a yard away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this
Yeah, he's gonna make it all the time. He's gonna make it.
Connect on the extra point. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Leading out the Tennessee Titans is the native of Lubbock, Texas, Ryan Tannehill. Spent 6 seasons in Miami, and now the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans, and perhaps no quarterback, maybe even no player in the game, rehabilitated his career more than Ryan Tannehill did with the Titans in the second half of this season. Took over as a starter in Week 7, led the Titans to 6 wins in his first 7 starts to get these guys back into playoff contention. From the 38, Tannehill.
That's what's going to happen. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen in real life when the game is playing.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And a throw there going to be.
That's what's going to happen too. He's going to pass incomplete passes.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Returnable for Thomas.
Yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen too. It's really going to happen. It might happen.
And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive.
It's all depends.
It'll begin in enemy territory already. Now Jackson.
Oh, come on. It's not. I don't know what's going to
Play
happen.
on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It might.
After the incomplete
But
pass,
I already know they're going to win that.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
To throw again is Jackson. Got a man.
Let's get it. That's going to happen.
Touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here's Brent Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Thomas. Nifty move. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Going right side here, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Operating from the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Again, Jackson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely
Their defense
locked up
trash.
tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the pickup.
Yeah, we're going to stop that run and the pass game.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And oh, they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15. And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
He's going to rifle one deep and got his man complete. 33 yards that time. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin. There to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. As the Titans come back out onto the field here, this is a crew, Charles, that made a heck of a run in the middle of the season, but they might look back at that Week 15 loss at home to Houston is the one that was the turn in the wrong direction.
Had everything going in their direction, to use your word, right? Because remember, that run led to Houston coming to their place in the feature game of the week in the AFC, and they didn't win it. Remember last year, they lost to the Colts at home in Week 17, and that kept them out of the playoffs. This is a good team. Whether they make the playoffs or not, they do have a big decision to make at the quarterback spot next year. Well, Ryan Tannehill, who played so well in relief of Marcus Mariota this year, will he be re-signed by Tennessee, or will he decide he wants to try it somewhere else? That's a big question for the Titans to answer.
Draw play. This is Henry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Crap.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw is Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Now Lewis here on first down. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they can't corral him. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Ingram, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill uncorks one for Davis. And that is incomplete. He took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Derrick Henry. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown.
I got nothing to say about it. Nothing to say.
Henry,
nothing to say.
55 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
But I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know.
Good job, D. Good job, D.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. Thomas barreling ahead.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing it.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter as his guys continue to pour it on. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. Touchdown, Titans.
Damn it, dude.
Corey Davis, 65 yards. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9.
Of this franchise. Now, young fans may not remember this, but the Titans were the Ravens' original rival. Not the Steelers, not the Patriots, but it was the Titans. And I'm telling you, these two teams did not.
He just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's blocked. And now the Ravens get it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
We got this.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. Fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. It's a give to the right. Ingram. A solid stiff arm. That good for 22 and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3-0. Extra point. And the round is on here in this first half.
Don't worry about that. It's just my friend.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Just stand there.
This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position.
Oh my God,
They'll start
bro.
at the 32-yard line.
Oh my God.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They begin with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. On first down, it's Lewis. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. on second down now. It's Henry, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Here's Tannehill. It's caught. Smith. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Out of bounds, bro.
And that's what friends are for.
I think it's
As the returner, okay. You know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Second and goal from inside the 5. They run. It's Mark Ingram.
I don't get what this just happened. I don't get not this what happened. They punted to me, and I'm close to the freaking goal.
He may try, and he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
I think I just did a glitch on and I did not do that on accident. I did it on accident.
Historic performance, 4 first half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on.
I might just send this crap, bro. It's too long.
Yeah. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. Yeah. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I'm just gonna sim. This makes it easier for me.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Second and 5 now. Jackson dancing to his left. Take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield, and that's exactly what he did.
He's going to take off with it. And it's on the roll now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the tuck and run. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Flush to his right. He's going to touchdown Ravens.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
To my headphones.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32
I thought they were going to run it.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. This one caught by Davis.
No, he's so lucky I didn't pick that.
First down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he has got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Tannehill now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10, and he'll get this down only to the 18. Jihad Ward in on the tackle. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. And the busy night for Henry continues. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the
football. Okay, I'll let you have 21. I'll let you have 21.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Why would I want to run it?
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught at the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
That ain't gonna matter, bro.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
That was a stupid move, bro.
That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
We go. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Wow, dude.
Back right around the 48-yard line. That huge loss on the
like I said, bro,
makes his job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.